Good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. The Royals stunk last night, giving up 8 runs, no runs, against the second worst team in the baseball, the White Sox. Noah Cameron, who gave up 6 runs. The Royals had 2 hits. Offense pitching wasn't good. The Royals need to get the win tonight. Michael Lorenzo will go for the Royals, and his third start since coming back from the EL. In his second start, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. He only gave 4. If it would be nice for him to last longer, we will see, as he is coming off of injury. Martin Perez will go for the White Sox. He has been good in his starts. Game time 6:40. The Royals stand 3.5 back of the Seattle Mariners. Game time 6:40 again. The Cardinals, Wilson Trez and his own coach were trying to stop a fight. Bats tossed, dumping gums on top of tub of field. Insane ejection. Here is that link. The Cardinals were able to hold on yesterday against the Pirates, and a walk-off homer by Alec Burstyn win over the Pirates. The Cardinals will play the Pirates tonight. Mitchell Keller will go for the Pirates, and Andre Platt will go for the Cardinals. Game time 6:45. The Cubs were off yesterday. The Giants, who have faltered as of late, Matthew Boyd to start for the Cubs, and veteran Justin Verlander to start for the Giants. 6:45 West Coast time and 8:45 Central time. Chiefs cut. Here's a list of these. Chiefs trade for Derick Nnadi was a good trade, I thought, but sports stations seemed unimpressed with their move. Here's 810 with more on that. They know more about football than I do.
I have concerns about certain spots on the field. We said they'd be looking for a D tackle. The fact that the one that they didn't think was worth $1.4 million to pay, and they let go to the Jets, they're now going like, okay, now we'll give a pick swap for it.
Yeah. And it's the en vogue player in a 7th for a 6th, only it's going the other direction.
Yeah.
From what it was last week.
Because people want their lottery ticket. They don't mind if they have to buy it later, but they want their lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Which speaks to you that the 6th and 7th round on draft boards are almost exactly the same players. Because no one's cared. It's like, okay, we're unloading a salary. You have a need. We'll get a little something. We can take a guy that maybe we've got a guy like a Trey Smith that's a medical that has slid down here, or we take a big character flag in the 6th who's clearly a better talent. But largely those picks, I think after the 4th round, some years the 5th has some value. Like Jeffrey Bossa, it had some value. They really liked Jeffrey Bossa. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure some years, there's still some guys trickling into the 6th. But the 7th, they are taking street free agents.
So in essence, they traded Sky Moore for Derick Nnadi.
It's in a way. I mean, we'll see where the
might not be perfect, but it's
where the teams finish.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll be able to match it.
And is this also a 27 or is it a 26?
This might actually be a 26.
So it's the Jets versus the Niners. We've talked about the Niners 2 years from now. Maybe coming off a first place schedule might have a little rougher sledding than they've got this year, playing a last place schedule, playing what most people say coming in the analytics community is the easiest schedule. But, that is concerning to me that, you didn't see enough value in him to give him basically a veteran minimum contract. You let him go to the Jets. The Jets went, no, we're good.
You're not going to make this star-studded team.
And the Chiefs are, oh, yeah, give me some of that. We'll take some of that back. Like, just sign him. If you know you can't quit him, sign him. And I'm curious, who on Derick Nnadi, who failed? Because you're not making this move. Like, you had an opportunity to sign him for the veteran minimum. Cap room you clearly had available because you've got it now. And at that time you said, no, not going to give it to him. I mean, I don't think Derick Nnadi doesn't strike me as the type who's like, oh, you know what? Let me leave this championship caliber club to go take a league minimum offer. That tells you how much they think of me in New York with the Jets, a team that sucks, so I can lose a bunch of games. Like, help me out on the logic that there's none.
Yeah.
So they went, you're not good enough, set sail without him, and then now with Felix Onyeudike-Uzama getting hurt, right? That's the only injury along the defensive line.
Yes.
And you went, oh, Derick Nnadi is the David DeJesus of no, he's not. Nobody went, oh man, if we had him.
Yeah.
No.
By the way, those are 27 picks on this one as well.
Okay, so they're both 27. So
conditional 6th and a conditional 7th.
So the Jets would figure to be, just based on the history of their organization, a bigger swing.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs are giving up more, right? No, they're giving up less because they would be worse. So the pick would be higher that they're getting back. It'd be a higher 7th.
Yeah.
Historically speaking.
Yeah.
So they historically speaking have given up less based upon past performance than the 49ers gave up for Sky Moore.
Yeah.
Let that also be your guide on the value of said player. They have a familiarity with him. They have a comfort with him. They have an appreciation beyond my understanding of the player. And so, you know, they've been a top 5 defense each of the last 2 years. They want him, have at him.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not screaming mad. This is not a sign that they don't know what they're doing. This is not the end of the dynasty. But I mean, I just want to be clear. $1.4 million, basically veteran minimum.
Yeah.
No.
What changed?
We're going another direction, and now better do it.
Yeah.
And are you telling me Derick Nnadi is that much better than Fabian Lovett? Than Marlon Tuipulotu?
I think it's Tuipulotu. Yeah, you got it. I don't know that he is.
Jerry Tillery? Did you look? Was Jerry Tillery the replacement? And it's like, listen, this is more of a Spags, long, linear guy, bat down some passes, and you got him in the games. You went, there's nothing here. We'd be better off if we just kept Nnadi. At least he's wide.
He started on Friday. How many snaps did he get?
What number was Derick Nnadi?
91 when he was here.
Let's see if he's going to have to. Oh, no, he can slide right back into 91.
See? Tillery played 1 snap? That's not. No, 34 snaps. 42%. So
he was out there a lot. It
Yeah.
seemed like, to me, I was like, ooh, you trying to see what you got here? And that may be, I won't be shocked if it's Tillery that goes.
Yeah. That's like the whole first half.
Yeah.
Texas football season preview. Preseason egg peek number 1. First time in school history, Archie Manning is taking over as quarterback. Heisman favorite. Of course, Peyton Manning's Trooper Manning and Eli Manning and Archie Manning. Eli Manning and Peyton Manning are brothers. Trooper Manning could have a career in the NFL. Played for Texas. Schedule highlights. Defense led by Anthony Hill and Collins Simpson, and schedule highlights. Opener against Ohio State. This one, they're not favored them. I'm picking them to lose this game, though they are percentage favorites in that game. SEC test will be rolled for Florida, Georgia, October 11th. Rivals, Red River rival, Oklahoma, November 15th. That's November 15th against Oklahoma. October 11th against Texas A&M. November 28th. Most forecasting 10-2 or 12-0. College football chances. Some others predict national championship running if Manning lives up to expectations. What to watch out for can Archie Manning live up to is hype. Will Texas avoid mistakes they have played previously? How will the opener versus Ohio State defense trajectory the championship hopes? Can the defense, bolstered by kick returns freshmen, dominate the SEC? Will Texas finally cap history with a national championship? Have sharply passed shot from Texas football. Summer Magazine Unlimited preview, giving your glimpse of the Longhorns season preview. Big picture expectations, Texas entering a season as SEC favorites. Houston Chronicle headline proclaiming Texas the title drought. They said, and quarterback Archie Manning down to the hype. Archie Manning finally stepping into the quarterback role into his massive expectations. Heisman already swirling to him. Tim Tebow and Trevor Lawrence were the better quarterbacks that were this good. Strategy emphasizes Manning expected to exceed 4,000 yards passing. Projected 11-1 in the SEC and college football appearance, but perhaps falling short of the semifinals. Houston Chronicle predicting 15-1 with the national championship. Roster teams cut. Storyline Texans with the one deepest, most talented rosters. Texas football. That's according to Athlon Sports and College Football News. Key matchup this season kicks off with a host of a high test at Week 1 at Ohio State. Standing rise and kicking returning and Anthony Hill, Colin Simmons, and safety Michael Tufre, all expected to anchor a shutout defense. Here's what regular season at Ohio State Saturday, 11 a.m. Fox. Saturday, September 6th, San Jose State versus UTEP, 3:15. San Jose State 11 and also Ohio State 11. Sam Houston versus Sam Houston, 7 p.m. Saturday, October 4th at Florida. Saturday, October 11th versus Oklahoma, 2:30. Saturday, October 18th, Kentucky, TBD. Saturday, October 25th at Mississippi State. Saturday, November 1st, Vanderbilt, 11 a.m. Saturday, November 15th, Georgia at Georgia, TBD. Arkansas, TBD. Friday, November 28th versus Texas A&M. Texas will play Texas A&M November 28th versus Texas A&M to host 6:30 p.m. Central. That's Sam on Sports.